Okay, so back to CarPics. You were telling me another story about somebody who was using the credit card and they claimed that it wasn't them using the credit card?
Yeah. There was someone claimed that we charged their credit card twice, but with CarPics in the sales viewer in SiteWatch, we were able to pull up his credit card with the last 4 digits on that day. And we were able to dispute the charge by seeing that he washed 2 separate vehicles at about 2 hours apart. So that was, we were able to tell the credit card company it was a Ford F-150, a red one. He was wearing a red shirt, or a blue shirt at the time actually, and then he came back, I think it was about 2.5 hours later, and he was driving a brown Ford Flex. And same shirt.
Same shirt.
So
well, what did the credit card company say when you said that? Did they say, "Oh, okay"?
Okay, and then the charges were dropped, so
Wow.
they didn't try and get a charge back on us.
I think I have a memory of you having another story you told us that you used with CarPics, and now I can't remember it.
I'm not sure.
Have you had anybody that you have found abusing the monthly passes?
No, you will be able to find that. There's a lot of things that are great with CarPics. Queue management, you can always see, because sometimes we get people that'll try and pull around the gates because we have a little area on the side, and you're able to catch that because their picture was never taken. So you're able to find that. Queue management, you're actually able to see on the screen what wash they're getting. You're able to see what type of, how they paid. You see what credit card and the last 4 digits of the credit card. You can see the type of wash they're getting. And it puts everything in order, and it makes everything work a lot smoother. Especially when you're running a lot of cars, queue management is just so critical. And it gives you in the top corner, it'll tell you actually how long your prep time is and how long that customer's been waiting to get from the gate to into your prep area. But one of the nicest things we have, if you're a gated, which you have to be gated to use CarPics, is on the bottom right side we have 2 screens that actually show exactly the screens that are happening at the XPT. So while you're sitting inside your prep area, you can see that the car, what is happening. Is the person just sitting there and doing nothing, or is the person feeding $1 bills in that he has 10 of them? So you don't have, your employee does not have to go walk all the way out there because he's feeding the money in. And in that screen also, we have in the top right corner a countdown. As soon as that car pulls into the lane, it starts counting. At predetermined amounts, it goes from green to yellow to red. So if my employees are busy, they can just look and see that it's red. They know that that customer's been sitting there for over a minute to minute and 30 seconds, that they're going to require some service and some help.
That's a nice idea. That way they can run out there and deal with it
at
the right time, as opposed to prematurely.
Right. Instead of a lot of times before we had this, you'd be walking out there, you're just about ready to see the customer and the gate goes up. So you walked all the way out there, you got to walk all the way back when you could be helping customers inside the tunnel.